Hello, welcome back to another video lecture designed to help you align with your higher self. Please, find a comfortable position whether lying down or sitting upright, and prepare to expand your consciousness.
Welcome back, remarkable souls. Today, we embark on a profound journey, discussing the relentless call for chosen ones to show up every day, embracing challenges and inviting adversity as preparation for what lies ahead. In a world that seems increasingly driven towards self-destruction, we find the chosen ones positioned uniquely, tasked with both personal growth and communal healing. In today's society, there's a pervasive rush toward things that break us down. From unsustainable lifestyles to shallow pursuits, the collective consciousness appears entrapped in cycles of degradation. Chosen ones, however, are called to resist this pull, embodying a path of purpose and resilience. For the chosen ones, adversity is not an adversary, but a catalyst for growth. Each day presents challenges that must be faced head-on, an exercise in fortitude and courage. This continual self-inflicted adversity ensures readiness when the true trials arise, forging a spirit that remains unyielding amidst chaos. Consider the story of David, who faced an unpredictable array of challenges throughout his life. Before he was king, he practiced defending his flock from lions and bears, building the resilience needed to confront Goliath and, later, rule a nation. Similarly, chosen ones must engage in daily practices that fortify their souls, preparing them for the world's uncertain terrain. Among the myriad concerns confronting the modern era, the state of dating stands out as particularly shambolic. Instead of fostering meaningful connections, societal trends promote the commodification of intimacy and superficial interactions. A troubling trend is the rise of platforms that prioritize profit over genuine relationships. The popularization of OnlyFans, for instance, embodies this cultural shift. Empowering women to commodify themselves online reflects a larger societal decline, reducing individuals to mere objects of desire while eroding the foundations of authentic connection. Yet, the impact is far-reaching. Such platforms cultivate a legion of simp men, those who idolize women senselessly, believing that through financial worship they can attain fulfillment. This skewed perspective erodes masculine dignity, trapping men under illusions of dependencies rather than nurturing genuine partnerships. Biblical teachings remind us of mutual respect and love, principles undermined by today's transactional relationships. The story of Samson and Delilah warns against alliances based solely on physical allure and manipulation, urging the wise to seek partnerships rooted in shared values and depths. Central to the chosen path is the rejection of simp culture, the unhealthy pedestalization of women driven by superficial desires. True connection transcends transactional encounters, emphasizing respect and authenticity. Ancient wisdom and biblical scripture advocate for discerning hearts. Chosen ones, recognizing the sacredness of connection, reject objectification and cultivate relationships distinguished by genuine respect and shared growth. True kingship, as exemplified by biblical kings like Solomon, involves wisdom beyond superficial desire, focused instead on fostering partnerships that reflect divine principles. The modern world perpetuates an insidious belief that advancement comes from being a nice guy or a good man, a narrative that too often masks manipulation. These so-called nice guys harbor jealousy and malice toward those who defy these expectations, driven by covert agendas of acceptance and fear of rejection. In truth, niceness can become a contrived facade that obscures genuine intent. Even Jesus, who preached love and compassion, displayed righteous anger by overturning the merchants' tables in the temple, asserting the sanctity of sacred spaces. His actions challenge the notion that meekness equates to weakness, teaching us the power of boldness and conviction. In modern society, pleasure is erroneously equated with winning. The pursuit of instant gratification, manifested through digital gimmicks and ephemeral experiences, creates an illusion of success while starving the soul of genuine satisfaction. True winning, however, arises from daily efforts to refine and uplift oneself. Chosen ones understand that true growth demands diligence, discipline, and the ability to resist seductive distractions. The path to mastery requires building character and cultivating a legacy seated in authenticity. Consider the biblical tales of Job and Joseph. Despite grave challenges, their faith and perseverance illuminated the path to victory, realizing divine promise grounded in spiritual substance over material excess. The modern epidemic of self-sabotage exacerbates the struggle for higher purpose. Many find themselves trapped in cycles, sabotaging potentially prosperous paths due to inner turmoil and unhealed wounds. Without engaging their higher selves, embracing the divine calling to expand, the path forward remains obscured. Chosen ones, you are called to recognize and step into your inherent kingship, ordained by God with unique potential designed to bear fruit in the world. The journey requires attention, faith, and dedication to the divine path set before you. Embrace your royal identity. Just as King David was anointed while still a shepherd boy, you are called to own your spiritual inheritance. God has ordained you to shine and lead with integrity, wisdom, and courage. Recognize that your worth is not defined by external validation, but by the divine purpose within you. The medieval concept of the divine right of kings parallels this notion, emphasizing that true leadership is divinely inspired and tasked with stewardship and service. Kingship isn't about domination, but about enabling creation, nurturing growth, and crafting transformative legacies. Self-reflection and inner work. Embrace practices enhancing spiritual and personal growth. Meditation, prayer, reflection, and mentorship guide you toward manifesting your higher self. Realize that your journey impacts the world, inspiring others to elevate themselves as well. In this age, chosen ones face continual challenges, both external and self-imposed, that demand resilience and mastery. Navigating life's complexities requires an unwavering commitment to self-growth and development. Invitation to self-mastery. Adversity becomes the cornerstone for inner fortification. By deliberately inviting challenges, you refine skills and develop the tenacity needed to confront the unforeseen. Each difficulty met with perseverance prepares your spirit for greatness. Consider the allegory of the refiner's fire, emphasized in ancient texts, highlighting that purification occurs through trials. The chosen ones, much like precious metals, are tested, purified, and molded through fiery challenges forged in determination. Daily action and accountability establish routines that reinforce this commitment. Whether it's vigorous exercise, dedicated time for reading, or engaging in acts of service, every action affirms dedication to refinement, strengthening resilience against external pressures. The wasteful pursuit of validation in modern culture challenges chosen ones to reject mainstream ideals of success. True fulfillment springs from authenticity, service, and alignment with principles that foster inner satisfaction. The illusion of superficial success. Modern society bombards us with hollow paradigms of success, wealth, status, possessions, but those chasing these facades often find themselves spiritually bankrupt. True wealth involves relationships, exploration of the soul, and the legacy we nurture. In rejecting these illusions, chosen ones embody the lessons of Solomon's Ecclesiastes: vanity and chasing after the wind lead only to emptiness. A focus on enduring contributions, guided by purpose over appearance, ensures a fulfilling journey. Redefining personal success. Cultivate success defined by internal progress and impact. Engage in practices rooted in genuine connectivity, whether through creating art that inspires, businesses that serve, or conversations that uplift. In navigating the labyrinth of modern connections, chosen ones seek relationships steeped in authenticity, genuine interaction, and mutual growth. This starkly contrasts the shallow nature of many contemporary exchanges. Establishing foundations of meaning. Seek out those who resonate with your spirit, valuing shared understanding, compassion, and truth. Counterfeit connections sap energy, while authentic bonds enrich and nurture the soul. The connection between David and Jonathan epitomizes such authentic friendships, marked by loyalty, honesty, and shared purpose. Such connections withstand trials, enriching the journey with companionship and strength. Guardians of heart and purpose, protect your emotional sanctity. Cultivate interactions elevating spiritual awareness and trust. Build communities engaging in shared endeavors that inspire, empower, and enhance collective growth. Chosen ones are custodians of divine masculinity, an inner call to embody authentic strength, grounded dignity, and the nurturing of those around you. Embrace this sacred masculinity, balancing power with humility, courage with vulnerability. Beyond toxic masculinity, reject societal definitions confining masculinity to dominance, suppression, or aggression. Align instead with principles of protection, provision, and stewardship, grounding actions in love and responsibility. The biblical archetypes reflect this nuanced vision. Jesus exhibiting compassion amidst authority, wisdom blended with service. By rejecting toxic paradigms, you embody strength that uplifts, comforts, and provides, steering away from oppressive tendencies. Fostering sacred balance. Honor the interplay between masculine and feminine energies within, a delicate dance ensuring harmony, encouraging holistic well-being. In serving the divine purpose, chosen ones find fulfillment through helping others and contributing meaningfully to the world. The journey transcends personal pursuits, inviting a deeper engagement with community and legacy. Sacred service. Recognize that your gifts are destined to serve others, contributing beyond personal gain. Engage in initiatives, mentoring, or acts of compassion that leave a lasting imprint on lives. The biblical account of Nehemiah rebuilding Jerusalem's walls embodies commitment to service despite opposition. His resolve ensures the restoration of purpose, community, and faith amidst adversity. Legacy building through contribution. The chosen ones understand that true legacy is not built through personal accolades, but through actions that uplift and inspire others. This involves deliberate efforts in nurturing environments where others can thrive and discover their own purposes. Consider initiatives such as community projects, advocacy for social justice, or the support of educational endeavors that empower others. Each contribution becomes a brick in the foundation of a legacy that echoes through generations, inspiring future chosen ones to rise. The journey for the chosen ones is deeply entwined with maintaining spiritual disciplines that fortify their progress and provide clarity amid life's trials. Commitment to spiritual practices. Chosen ones recognize that maintaining spiritual health requires dedication to practices that enhance awareness and connection. Whether through prayer, meditation, or fasting, these disciplines realign the spirit with divine purpose. Biblical examples, such as Daniel's commitment to prayer despite political threats, serve as powerful reminders of the strength and guidance derived from consistent spiritual practice. His dedication showcases the resilience fostered by steadfast devotion, enabling him to rise above challenges with grace and integrity. Consistency over time. It's not enough to engage in spiritual practices sporadically. Sustained commitment over time ensures that they become intrinsic to one's identity. This vigilance cultivates a deep reservoir of strength, equipping chosen ones to face adversity with unwavering faith. Self-control stands as a cornerstone to the chosen one's journey, a disciplined mastery over one's desires, thoughts, and actions that aligns them with higher purpose. Harnessing inner power. Successfully mastering oneself involves learning to channel energy wisely, resisting impulsive tendencies that detract from growth. Self-control empowers chosen ones to navigate life's landscapes with strategic awareness and deliberate action. Paul's struggles with his own thorn in the flesh remind us that even those deeply spiritual wrestle with the discipline of self-mastery. His perseverance, despite personal challenges, instills hope in the transformative power of grace and self-discipline. Building spiritual fortitude. Self-control is not innate, but nurtured through practice and prayer, embedded in daily actions that reflect temperance and focus. Overcoming impulsiveness is vital as it equips selected souls to overcome temptations that diverge from the path of ascension. Modern times present numerous pitfalls where self-sabotage lurks, a destructive cycle that chosen ones must conquer to realize their divine calling. Identifying destructive patterns. Self-awareness is vital. Recognizing negative thought patterns, behaviors, and choices lays the groundwork for change. Chosen ones must confront and dissipate these shadows to embrace their higher selves fully. The story of the prodigal son accentuates the notion of redemption from self-sabotage. His initial squandering symbolizes momentary failure, yet his return and renewed purpose demonstrate that each dawn offers opportunities for rebuilding. Cultivating an empowering environment. Proactively constructing environments that bolster positivity and growth is essential. Engage with allies committed to personal and spiritual growth, fostering a culture of empowerment and innovation rather than lamentation and stagnation. In a world characterized by chaos and rapid change, navigating societal noise becomes essential for maintaining clarity and purpose. Filtering the clutter. Chosen ones must develop strategies for discerning between necessary information and superficial noise. Cultivating mental resilience entails focusing on wisdom over distraction and accepting silence as a powerful ally. The narrative of Jesus in the wilderness portrays the strength derived from isolation, an opportunity for purification, enlightenment, and preparation against external temptations, anchoring in personal values. Amidst external cacophony, adhering to core values cultivates an inner compass that guides decisions, fortifies purpose, and ensures consistency. This authenticity grounds chosen ones in truth, integrity, and unwavering faith. The chosen ones are destined to become torchbearers of leadership, illuminating paths for those around them. Crafting compelling visions and inspiring action merges purpose with influence. Visionary thinking, to craft impactful legacies, embracing transformative leadership informed by compassion, insight, and innovation is paramount. This approach extends beyond personal gains, aiming to construct inclusive, uplifting communities. Moses' leadership is a prime example, marked by guidance through adversity. Despite facing doubts and trials, his steadfast direction spurred a generation towards freedom, illustrating the profound impact of fearless, inspired leadership. Encouraging future leaders, focus on guiding the next wave of chosen ones, kindling the embers of potential and instilling confidence in their gifts. By mentoring, advising, and providing opportunities, seasoned leaders empower successors to carry forward the torch of positive change. The convergence of passion and purpose becomes the catalyst for meaningful impact, driving chosen ones to propagate positive transformation. Aligning one's passion with purpose involves introspection and exploration, recognizing that each individual's unique gifts are a divine offering meant to serve both the self and the community. Chosen ones must engage in the continuous quest for their true calling, one that resonates deeply with their values and aspirations. Cultivating passion-driven action, chosen ones should embrace activities that ignite their enthusiasm and allow them to express their authentic selves. Whether through creative arts, mentorship, social activism, or entrepreneurship, engaging with passion enhances the overall journey and fuels motivation through challenges. In the life of Peter, for example, we see a man transformed from a fisherman into a foundational pillar of the early church. His passion for teaching and spreading the message of Christ drove him to unprecedented heights, demonstrating that when individuals align their passions with purpose, the potential for impact is limitless. The journey of the chosen ones flourishes within a balanced, supportive community, spaces where authenticity, vulnerability, and growth are embraced. Community acts as a mirror reflecting one's strengths while providing the emotional and spiritual nurturance needed to overcome the inevitable trials on the path. Creating safe spaces, building a community founded on love, trust, and respect fosters an environment conducive to growth, where individuals can feel safe to share their struggles, insights, and aspirations. This fragile reciprocity is what strengthens bonds and enables collective advancement. Jesus' disciples formed a supportive community, encouraging and uplifting one another amidst challenges. Their connection demonstrated that the power of collective spiritual resilience can shift perspectives and foster transformation beyond individual capability. Nurturing mutual growth. Within these supportive networks, it becomes essential to engage in reciprocal mentoring, where wisdom flows in both directions. This cultivation of relationships acknowledges the mutual journey of learning and growth, empowering each individual to embrace their significance. To ascend as chosen ones, adopting a champion mindset is vital, a perspective that reframes adversity as opportunity and transforms challenges into stepping stones. Resilience as a mindset. A champion doesn't view obstacles as failures, but as growth experiences and means to build resilience. Each trial confronted with determination enables chosen ones to rise stronger and more capable. Consider the persistent efforts of the Apostle Paul, who, despite immense opposition and suffering, continued his mission to spread the gospel. His unyielding spirit embodies the champion mindset, inspiring others to push beyond limitations and attain personal transformations. Visualizing success. Engaging in visualization techniques can further empower this mindset. By imagining the desired outcome and feeling those emotions, chosen ones align their energy toward their goals. This practice nurtures self-belief and demonstrates how thought vibrations manifest reality. Each chosen one is birthed with immense potential, often lying dormant due to fear, societal expectations, or self-imposed limitations. The journey of awakening entails recognizing this inherent light and unleashing its power. Rekindling the flame. Acknowledge the gifts and talents you've kept hidden. Activate them through experiences that challenge complacency and promote growth. Engage in new activities, projects, or collaborations that invite exploration and expansion. In the biblical context, the parable of the talents speaks to this dormant potential. The servants who buried their talents faced consequences, while the ones who invested them flourished. This duality illustrates the importance of recognizing and investing in your gifts, encouraging others to awaken as you ignite your own potency. To face the shadows, encourage the chosen to rise boldly as warriors of light, recognizing the sacred purpose that drives them. They carry within them the potential to not only transform their own lives, but also to ignite change in the hearts and minds of those around them. With every step they take, they affirm their commitment to walk the path of truth, love, and resilience, the essence of their divine calling. In navigating the complexities of their journeys, the chosen can harness the power of ritual and intentional practice to reinforce their commitments and connect more deeply with the divine. Engaging in consistent spiritual rituals strengthens their resolve and enhances their connection to the higher realms, ultimately shielding them from forces that seek to undermine their purpose. Encourage the chosen to create personalized rituals that resonate with their experiences and beliefs. This may include morning affirmations, daily meditations, or evening reflections. Additionally, lighting candles, burning incense, or using crystals during their practices can enhance the energetic experience, invoking a deeper spiritual connection. Incorporating community rituals serves to amplify both energy and intent. Celebrating seasonal festivals, moon cycles, or collective prayer gatherings can create a sense of unity and shared purpose among the chosen. These communal practices act as beacons of light amidst the darkness, reinforcing their powerful spiritual ties. As they engage in ritualistic practices, the chosen must remain attuned to the energies around them. Cultivating intuition and mindfulness allows them to recognize how to adapt or adjust their rituals as necessary, ensuring that their spiritual practices remain relevant, vibrant, and in alignment with their evolving paths. Compassionate action is at the heart of the chosen's mission. They are not only tasked with uplifting themselves, but are also called to inspire and support those around them. This commitment to compassion involves actively seeking ways to contribute positively to the lives of others and the world at large. Engaging in acts of service, whether through charitable work, community involvement, or simply helping a friend in need, embodies the spirit of love that propels the chosen forward. These actions create ripples of light that transcend personal boundaries, reinforcing the understanding that every choice made impacts the world. As the chosen engage with their communities, they should listen for the cries of the suffering and marginalized. This sensitivity to others' needs amplifies their spiritual connection and invites divine blessings in return. Encourage them to approach service from a place of sincerity and empathy, nurturing genuine relationships as they contribute to the greater good. The chosen are often confronted with temptations of the flesh, addictive behaviors, lustful desires, and distractions that seek to pull them away from their sacred paths. These temptations can serve as formidable barriers in their journeys, challenging their resolutions and commitment to higher consciousness. Educating the chosen on the importance of casting out these temptations equips them to stand firm against the challenges they may face. Drawing upon spiritual tools, such as prayer, fasting, and mindfulness, they can resist urges that threaten to derail their growth. They should engage in self-reflection to identify triggers and vulnerabilities. Creating strategies for coping and ensuring they surround themselves with supportive influences serves as a protective measure against succumbing to temptation. Building strong spiritual boundaries and continuously committing to their higher paths enables them to maintain their strength amidst worldly distractions. Above all, the chosen must remain steadfast in the knowledge that God is always present, an ever-watchful and loving force guiding them through every moment. This divine assurance means that, regardless of the battles they face, they are never alone. God sees and knows each struggle, each victory, and every dream held close to their hearts. Encourage the chosen to meditate on their connection with the divine. Reflecting on the nature of God's love and support reaffirms their sense of purpose, providing comfort in the face of adversity. Scripture reinforces this truth, reminding them that they are indeed children of the Most High and heirs to a divine legacy of victory and strength. The chosen should invite this awareness into their daily lives, seeking communion with God through prayer, reflection, and gratitude. When they cultivate a deep sense of this divine presence, they become empowered to navigate their challenges with confidence, knowing that they walk in the light of love. As the chosen tread their spiritual paths, a continuous journey of self-discovery unfolds before them. This journey entails unraveling layers of identity that may have been shaped by societal expectations, past traumas, and external influences. Embracing the journey of self-discovery is crucial for unearthing their true essence and purpose. Encourage the chosen to indulge in introspective practices such as journaling, vision questing, or quiet solitude in nature. These practices allow them to reconnect with their core values, passions, and divine gifts. The revelations that arise from this journey illuminate the path they are meant to walk and inspire authenticity in their choices and interactions. As they embark on this voyage of self-discovery, the chosen must be willing to confront uncomfortable truths that may lie buried within. This might include acknowledging fears, insecurities, and past traumas that have shaped their journeys. Embracing this process of healing allows them to release old habits and patterns that no longer serve their highest good. In doing so, the chosen can cultivate a sense of freedom, a liberation from societal expectations and self-imposed limitations. By standing firmly in their authenticity, they inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of transformation that resonates within their communities. Growth and evolution are inherent aspects of the chosen one's journeys. As they cultivate self-discovery, they must also embrace change as a constant companion. Life's challenges often present opportunities for growth, urging them to rise above comfort zones and explore new paths. Encourage the chosen to remain open to change, even when it feels daunting. Familiarize them with the power of adaptability, the ability to pivot when faced with new circumstances or evolving situations. This adaptability will serve as a key asset as they encounter hurdles and opportunities along the journey. Reflection is crucial during periods of transition. Taking time to assess what each change means to their journey can reveal important insights and lessons. By learning to see change not as a threat but as an opportunity for spiritual growth, the chosen can cultivate resilience and confidence, navigating even the most tumultuous waters with grace. The chosen must understand the importance of unifying their spiritual and physical existence. In a world that often prioritizes materialism, it's essential to remember that they are spiritual beings having a human experience. This recognition can foster a deeper sense of purpose as they navigate their earthly lives. Encourage the chosen to bring their spiritual principles into their daily lives. This practice can manifest in choices surrounding nutrition, health, and self-care. Maintaining physical health through mindful eating, regular exercise, and self-care rituals nourishes their physiology and enhances their spiritual connection. Engaging in nature, appreciating the beauty of creation, and practicing gratitude for their bodies and surroundings reinforces their connection to both spirit and flesh. This alignment allows them to radiate positive energy, magnetizing others who are seeking light. A significant aspect of the chosen one's journey is the transformative power of forgiveness. Holding on to grudges, resentment, or past hurt can create energetic blockages that hinder their ability to connect with God and fulfill their divine purpose. Understanding that forgiveness is a gift, both to oneself and to others, is essential for their spiritual growth. Encourage the chosen to embark on forgiveness practices, whether through meditation, letter writing, or personal prayer. This process may require introspection to identify unresolved feelings and situations that need healing. By allowing these emotions to surface and actively working through them, the chosen can release the burdens of the past. The story of Joseph, who forgave his brothers after years of betrayal and hardship, illustrates this principle powerfully. Genesis 50 verses 15 to 21. Joseph chose to see the bigger picture of his life, how his suffering ultimately led to the salvation of many. The chosen must embrace forgiveness as a means to liberate themselves and open pathways to love, healing, and divine purpose. Faith serves as the cornerstone of the chosen one's journeys. A strong and unwavering belief in their purpose, in the divine, and in the collective mission empowers them to face the complexities of life with confidence. Encourage the chosen to nurture their faith daily through prayer, scripture reading, and spiritual study. Understanding and internalizing spiritual truths fortify their resilience in the face of adversity. By anchoring themselves in faith, they can weather storms and remain focused on their higher paths, knowing they are divinely guided. The story of Daniel in the lion's den, Daniel 6, exemplifies unwavering faith amidst daunting challenges. Daniel remained steadfast in his commitment to God, trusting that he would protect him. The chosen can draw strength from stories such as this, reminding themselves of the power of faith to overcome obstacles and persevere through trials. As the chosen navigate their individual paths, they must also acknowledge the influence of collective consciousness. Every thought, sentiment, and action contributes to the energetic tapestry that binds humanity. Encourage the chosen to engage mindfully with the energies they consume, be it news, social media, or interpersonal dynamics. The collective consciousness can shape perceptions, behaviors, and responses to the world. By remaining intentional about the energy they allow into their lives, the chosen can cultivate a more positive and empowering environment. Participating in collective meditations or community-oriented spiritual practices enhances their connection with the greater whole. As they uplift their vibrations, they become instruments of change, amplifying positive energy that ripples through the collective consciousness. We're acing the divine journey together. As the chosen ones navigate the intricate landscape of their spiritual journeys, they must continually remind themselves of the divine purpose that unites them. Each individual thread contributes to a larger tapestry, a grand narrative woven through time and space, filled with opportunities for growth, healing, and transformation. Encourage the chosen to embrace this journey with open hearts and minds, recognizing that every challenge faced is not just a personal struggle but also a shared experience within the community of light. As they connect with one another, they create a powerful synergy that enhances their collective energy and reinforces their mission. Understand that the spiritual journey of the chosen ones is not a solitary endeavor. It is an intricate dance that intertwines their experiences with the lives of others. By uplifting each other, they amplify the light they carry, nurturing a flourishing community characterized by love, compassion, and mutual support. In this age of awakening, the chosen ones are being called to prepare for a broader shift in consciousness that is unfolding globally. As more individuals awaken to their spiritual truths, the chosen have a unique opportunity to lead by example, guiding others in their journeys and facilitating transformation within their communities. Encourage the chosen to articulate their experiences, share their insights, and empower others to embrace their divine potential. The more they express their authentic selves and engage in open dialogues about spirituality, the greater the impact they will have on those seeking enlightenment. Fostering community workshops, informative discussions, and dialogue circles will create spaces where individuals can explore and deepen their understanding of spiritual matters. The chosen are called to be teachers, mentors, and guides, acting as beacons of light to those who are just beginning to navigate their paths. In understanding the spiritual landscape, the chosen should draw from the vast well of ancient wisdom, sacred texts, teachings from spiritual leaders, and historical accounts that offer insights into the nature of human existence and the divine. Exploring esoteric knowledge, as well as studying various spiritual traditions, can provide valuable guidance. Encourage the chosen to delve deep into texts that nourish their souls, whether biblical scripture, philosophical works, or spiritual literature that resonates with their experiences. This engaging with ancient wisdom fosters maturity, context, and enhances their ability to articulate spiritual truths in a language that is accessible to others. As they integrate these teachings into their lives, the chosen can embody qualities that prepared them for potential leaders in their communities, sharing insights rooted in wisdom that transcends contemporary spiritual trends. The chosen must recognize that inner work is essential for their growth and effectiveness as conduits of divine energy. Engaging in practices such as shadow work, emotional healing, and self-reflection is vital for unveiling and addressing any hidden fears or unresolved issues. Encourage the chosen to explore their inner landscapes courageously. Confronting buried emotions and past experiences fosters greater authenticity and empowers them to use their experiences as testament to resilience and strength. By healing themselves, the chosen can provide guidance to others on their paths, leading by example in the journey toward wholeness. The journey of the chosen is marked by opposition in various forms, whether through spiritual warfare or external challenges. Resilience becomes a fundamental virtue that allows them to rise above adversities and continue on their paths of light. Encourage the chosen to remember that each setback is part of the learning curve on their spiritual journeys. By practicing mindfulness, affirmations, and supportive relationships, they can cultivate resilience even during trying times. Understanding their purpose and remaining anchored in faith prevents them from being swayed by the turbulence surrounding them. Share the story of Job, who experienced immense suffering yet remained steadfast in his faith and purpose. His resilience serves as a model for the chosen, exemplifying the power of unwavering commitment to one's beliefs despite overwhelming adversity. As the chosen ones move forward, they carry the weight and responsibility of their light. This journey, rich with challenges and triumphs, is a testament to the divine power flowing through them and the greater purpose they serve. Encourage them to remain grounded in their convictions, continuously nurturing their relationships with God, themselves, and each other. Acknowledge that their journey may require them to traverse uncharted territories, confront uncomfortable truths, and engage in deep personal work. Yet in doing so, they become warriors of light, agents of transformation capable of igniting change in themselves and the world. In unity, they will rise, celebrating victories, supporting one another through struggles, and shining their lights brighter than ever before. With faith in their hearts and love guiding their actions, the chosen ones will continue to illuminate the world, proving that even amid darkness, there exists an unwavering legacy of hope, courage, and divine purpose. As the chosen ones navigate their journeys, they must focus on cultivating a legacy that empowers not only themselves but also those who follow in their footsteps. They are not merely recipients of divine blessings. They are stewards of that light, tasked with creating pathways for others to awaken and pursue their spiritual truths. Encourage the chosen to engage in conscious acts of empowerment, mentorship programs, community initiatives, and outreach efforts designed to uplift those around them. By sharing their knowledge, experiences, and resources, they can foster environments where individuals feel safe to explore their spirituality and pursue personal growth. The essence of this legacy lies in teaching others that they too can harness their power and live authentically. Hosting workshops, writing shared reflections, or even leveraging social media platforms allows the chosen to reach broader audiences, inspiring engagement and awakening in ways they might not yet comprehend. The chosen are called to harness the power of collective intentions, a powerful force for transformation when like-minded individuals come together with shared purposes. By directing their energies toward common goals, they amplify their manifestations and create significant shifts in the collective consciousness. Encourage the chosen to participate in group meditations, prayer circles, and collective visioning sessions centered on healing, growth, and community upliftment. This unified intention amplifies their energy, creating a potent vortex of light that resonates within their surroundings and beyond. The stories of ancient cultures that gathered for communal rituals showcase the power of collective energy in enacting change. The chosen should draw inspiration from these traditions, recognizing the efficacy of their combined intentions to bring change to their communities, nurturing hope and upliftment. As the chosen continue their journey, they must learn to embrace the cycles of life, recognizing that existence is not static, but rather a fluid interplay of rising and falling energies. Life is characterized by seasons of struggle and expansion, of joy and sorrow, and the chosen must cultivate a deep awareness of these rhythms. Encourage the chosen to reflect upon their experiences, understanding that every cycle has its lessons. Times of growth may instill confidence and clarity, while periods of introspection may lead to deeper understanding and healing. Both experiences shape their spiritual evolution. Embracing life cycles allows the chosen to welcome change with grace, adapting to the ebb and flow of existence. By becoming attuned to these rhythms, they cultivate resilience and fortitude, threading through life's seasons with compassion for themselves and others. Amidst the chaos of life and the various spiritual battles faced, the chosen must find refuge in stillness. Inner peace serves as a sanctuary, offering clarity and strength even when external circumstances may feel overwhelming or disorienting. Encourage the chosen to incorporate practices of stillness into their daily routines, whether through silent meditation, quiet nature walks, or mindfulness exercises. By grounding themselves in moments of silence, they open the door to deeper spiritual insights and inner harmony. Reflect on the teaching of Jesus, who frequently withdrew to a quiet place to pray. Mark 1 verse 35. His commitment to solitude amid the busyness of life serves as a model for the chosen. By prioritizing stillness, they cultivate a wellspring of inner peace that emanates from within. Have the opportunity to serve as ambassadors of spiritual awareness, sharing the following concepts and practices with those who may feel disconnected from their spiritual selves. Emphasizing the importance of holistic well-being, mind, body, and spirit, creates a comprehensive approach that resonates deeply with the growing search for understanding in the world. Encourage workshops on topics such as mindfulness, energy healing, the power of meditation, and the importance of connecting with nature. This propagation of spiritual awareness expands the community of those striving to connect with their higher selves, further reinforcing the collective journey. The chosen can also utilize social media and digital platforms as tools for outreach. Sharing their stories, insights, and guidance creates a ripple effect that can reach those far beyond their immediate circles. Empowering others through digital connections enables a broader network of support and inspiration. The chosen must continually strengthen their connection to divine guidance, understanding that their spiritual journey is intertwined with the higher realms. By fostering this connection, they gain the clarity and inspiration needed to navigate the challenges of life and fulfill their sacred missions. Encourage practices that deepen this connection, rituals such as prayer, meditation, journaling, or sacred reading. Establishing a sacred space where they can retreat to connect with the divine helps create an atmosphere conducive to spiritual exploration and growth. By inviting divine guidance into their lives, the chosen can tap into a reservoir of wisdom and support that transcends the physical realm. The knowledge they receive through this connection serves as both a compass and a comfort, reminding them that they are part of a grand design far greater than themselves. As the chosen tap into this divine connection, they must also embrace their roles as leaders and creators within their communities. Each individual has unique gifts that can inspire and uplift those around them, and recognizing this potential empowers them to take action confidently. Encourage the chosen to share their talents and skills, whether through artistic expression, teaching, counseling, or community organizing. By actively engaging in creative endeavors that align with their spiritual purpose, they become beacons of light that encourage others to step into their own greatness. Leadership embodies service, leading with compassion, integrity, and humility. As the chosen embody these qualities, they pave the way for others to follow. They create a culture that values authenticity, empowerment, and spiritual growth, fostering a community that flourishes on trust and understanding. The journey of the chosen ones is one of continuous growth and lifelong learning. Embracing the idea that education extends beyond formal settings allows them to remain adaptable and open to new insights and perspectives. Encourage the chosen to explore various avenues of learning, attending workshops, reading widely, seeking mentors, or engaging in discussions with diverse groups. This approach not only deepens their understanding but also enhances their ability to bridge connections with others who may benefit from their knowledge. Furthermore, fostering a culture of learning within their communities nurtures personal growth and development. Hosting book clubs, study circles, or discussion groups can create opportunities for knowledge sharing, encouraging others to explore their spiritual paths alongside the chosen. Part of the human experience involves facing loss and grief. The chosen must learn to navigate these emotions and processes with grace, understanding that grieving is not a sign of weakness but rather a natural part of healing. Encourage the chosen to honor their feelings and allow themselves to grieve authentically. Creating rituals around loss, whether commemorating a loved one, expressing emotions through art, or engaging in discussions, serves as an important outlet for healing. Understanding that grief can also serve as a catalyst for transformation allows the chosen to reframe their experiences. By integrating lessons learned through loss, they often emerge with newfound strength and perspective, better equipped to understand and support others in their journeys. In the midst of spiritual battles and worldly challenges, the chosen must remember to seek and embrace joy. Life is a beautiful dance filled with both hardships and blessings, and finding moments of joy can provide healing and upliftment amid strife. Encourage the chosen to cultivate gratitude, recognizing that even the smallest joys can illuminate their paths. Simple pleasures, sharing laughter with friends, connecting with nature, enjoying heartfelt conversations, serve as powerful reminders of life's beauty. Engaging in activities that bring them joy, creative pursuits, hobbies, traveling, or spending time with loved ones also enriches their experience. By prioritizing joy, the chosen radiate positive energy that serves to uplift others and create an atmosphere of resilience. As the chosen ones forge ahead, they must maintain a lifelong commitment to spreading light and love. Their journeys are characterized by the willingness to stand firm in their convictions, fight against darkness, and embody the principles that inspire others. Remind the chosen that they are warriors of the light, equipped with divine protection and purpose. Their lives serve as a testament to the transformative power of love, resilience, and spiritual commitment. In their unity and strength, they will continue to build a future where hope triumphs over despair and light prevails over darkness. As they walk forward, embodying their highest truths, let them stand boldly as beacons of hope for the world, reminders that there is always light to be found, no matter how dark the surroundings may appear. In their hearts lies an unshakable conviction that they are indeed the chosen, intricately woven into the tapestry of life, bound together by a mission of love, awakening, and empowerment. Together, they rise to illuminate the world, creating a legacy of light that will echo through the ages.